The Island Boys, two brothers from South Florida, have insanely intrigued viewers scrolling on social media platforms. They quickly became the subject of internet memes and tweets after their one-hit song, Island Boy. But what you may not know is the Island Boys have a dark and lengthy criminal record. From beefing with well-known rappers to racking up charges for burglary, robbery, and grand theft auto, these two are definitely quite dangerous and have had an interesting past. Curious to see why rappers are really afraid of them? Keep watching till the end of this video to see why rappers are really scared of the Island Boys. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Past criminal records. The two men behind TikTok's viral success have been found to have a substantial criminal record. Alex discussed on the No Jumper podcast how he and his fraternal twin used to get in trouble with the cops all the time while they were growing up in Florida. After their father died, they were brought up by a single mother, and they promptly racked up charges for burglary, robbery, grand theft auto, and drugs. When the host questioned how long they had been in jail, the rappers said that they had been there for 2 years between 2016 and 2017. They also claimed to have gone to juvenile detention. The two acknowledged engaging in narcotics while they were in their teens, and their tolerance for narcotics like Percocet or oxycodone, an opioid pain reliever, which increased to the point where one of them had to be hospitalized 3 times. They were ultimately forced out of their home at the age of 18 because their mother was tired of cops constantly coming to the door. The twins had no idea what they wanted to do when they had grown up, except that they wanted to be famous and get paid for it. But it was a trip to prison that inspired Alex to pursue a career as a rapper, because he saw so many other individuals breaking into the industry and succeeding, and they believed that if they gave it a shot, they too could succeed. They claimed that being locked up caused them to get into confrontations with other inmates, but that they are now attempting to avoid trouble. Yeah, right. Prison experience. Despite the fact that the twins are now tattooed and have distinguishing hairstyles, they appeared to be very different when they were in prison. When asked about their time in prison, the twins claimed that they never allowed other convicts to talk them down, which often led to clashes and heavy beatings of other inmates, often to the point of death. But who knows, maybe it's the only way to stay alive in prison. Nobody messes with self-sufficient people because they usually only target individuals who they believe are weak and easy to exploit. They joked about the fact that if they had looked like they do now, the people they were imprisoned with and tried to constantly mess with them might have spared them then. The Island Boys openly admitted to being in prison about 4 years ago. They've had a lot of challenges as they've grown up. The rappers admitted to committing numerous crimes and that they deserved to be in prison for. Though they appear to be incredibly popular now, with tattoos all over their bodies, it was not the same back then. When they were in prison, they were completely different people with different personalities, but the prison had drastically changed them. They also claimed that it was difficult to avoid fighting in prison because that was the only way to stay alive. Fly Soulja had benefited from his visit to prison. He claimed that it inspired him to pursue a career as a rapper. The twins have amassed a considerable number of fans. This was all due to their unforgettable song, sloppy lyrics, and bizarre personalities. Let's not forget how catchy it is and how difficult it is to refrain from singing along. Their recent social media fame has prompted rapper Kodak Black to contact them to see if they want to sign with his label, but they appear to be hesitant about signing record deals just quite yet. They claimed to be of Cuban descent, which is most likely where the song Island Boy got its inspiration. If they wanted to talk about being from Florida, they'd have to call it Peninsula Boy, which of course doesn't quite work as well as what they went with. When asked about the backlash to their freestyle, they confessed that they completely disregard it. They also appeared to have a fight with Kodak after an IG Live encounter went sour. Stay tuned for more information on it and make sure you don't miss out. The Island Boys storm out of podcast. The Island Boys have been getting as much heat as they have been getting praise lately. During a recent taping of Logan Paul's podcast Impulsive, they got into a heated argument with George Janka. George, referring to their rap careers and bold appearances, suggested that if things didn't work out for them musically, they could melt down their jewelry, invest the money, and live off the profits. This really got under the Island Boys' skin. One of the twins told him to stop talking before things started to really go downhill. The twins threatened to walk out if George didn't chill, but the damage was already done. They walked off only to return a little bit later to continue arguing. Eventually, the confrontation reached a boiling point. Kodiak Red said to George, "You know I'm thuggin', bro, right?" Logan broke up the argument and ended the interview. The twins walked off and that was that, interview over. Some have speculated that the entire argument was created by the twins to gain more attention and continue trending for being involved in more conflict. And that definitely would not be the last time the twins would be involved in some beef. Island Boys beef with Gabe from Nelk. In a video posted by YouTuber Brandon Sanders, the Island Boys were reported to be out for some sort of promotion and ended up in a heated argument with Gabe from Nelk Boys during the first week of December this year. Nelk, often known as the Nelk Boys, is a YouTube channel and entertainment business based in Canada. Prank videos, vlogs, and their business, Full Send Entertainment, are what have made them famous. The pair were seen exchanging curse words with Gabe. Gabe is seen making fun of the Island Boys' hair and their funky actions that raised them to fame. The reason for the heated debate is unknown, but the Island Boys seemed like they were ready to blow Gabe's head off for disrespecting them. And with their criminal history, one can expect them to do something that they might regret later. Gabe better watch out. Island Boys beef with Broke as F and Julio Fulio. The Island Boys seem to have had an argument on Instagram Live where Kodiak Red is joking about being scared of Broke as F when he told them that he might have to beat them up, now that they're in a rap business. When the camera cut to Fly Soulja, Broke as F immediately responded by saying he's definitely going to beat him up. Kodiak Red took that as an insult and called Broke as F the B-word and asked him not to disrespect his twin like that. Broke as F responds by making fun of their hairstyle, calling them tampons, saying that the only reason the twins became famous was because of him in the first place. Trippy then calls out Broke as F for wearing fake jewelry as compared to his genuine collection, showing off his money stacks and diamond-encrusted watch, adding that he's even older and more mature than him. Broke as F isn't the only rapper the Island Boys went live on Instagram with, though. They were seen bickering with Julio Fulio and Kodak on IG Live, where Julio kept disrespecting them for not having enough views, being broke, and not even being from Palm Beach in the first place. What do you think about the Island Boys? Do you think they deserve all the fame they have garnered? Do you think their dark, lengthy criminal record is something rappers should be afraid of? Join the conversation and let us know in the comments section below. That's the end of today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe for more content. Also, don't forget to smash that like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks.